Good evening, ma'am. I am Dr. C. Pragati Tiwari, working as a junior resident at ESI Medical College. I am going to be presenting on the topic child sexual abuse and use of social media. Following are the authors from Department of Psychiatry, ESIC Medical College, Bangalore. So this was a study on child abuse done in 2007 by Ministry of Women and Child Development. So 53.22% children reported having faced one or more forms of sexual abuse, and 21.9% child respondents reported facing severe forms of child sex abuse. Now, with all the so-called pillars of society making it to the flash news for all wrong reasons, we are coming across POCSO Act too often now. This was again a study done for child sexual abuse, which ranged from 8 to 31% for females and 3 to 17% for male. This is the number of cases registered under POCSO code from 2019 to 31st May of 2024 was 2,99,759, and the number of cases disposed from 2019 to 31st May 2024 were 1,62,497. Now coming to the social media use among children. Lack of parental support and social media usage were the circumstances leading to adolescent sexual abuse in some children. This was a study done by Sir Alexander R. in 2015. Use of social media has become a common trend now among adolescents. Now the perpetrator uses this common trend to get introduced to the victim, and then he uses the same platform to commit the crime. This is a case witness. One of the cases that we saw at the hospital. Miss X, a 16-year-old, befriends a boy, 21-year-old, through Instagram. Later, they become a relationship over 6 months. He demands a physical relationship and ends up recording it. Now, he threatens to publicize it and demands more physical relationship, more intercourse. Now, when the victim informs about this to her mother, he threatens the mother that he will throw acid at her face. So, the mother and the victim end up approaching the police. Methodology. Now, objectives. To study the profile of children with sexual abuse and to study the role of use of social media and the causation of this sexual abuse. Inclusion criteria: children below the age of 18 years were brought to the OPD at ESI Hospital Rajajinagar, Bengaluru from the year 2022. History of child sex abuse and medical legal case was registered. Informed consent from the parent and assent from the child has been taken. It is a retrospective chart review of consecutive 88 victims. Details routinely collected using socio-demographic data. The confidentiality of the child subject is maintained throughout the study. It is approved by the Ethics Committee of ESIC Medical College. The data was statistically analyzed. Coming to the results, the mean age observed in this study of 88 victims was 14.3 plus or minus 2.9 years, and the mean years of education was 8.9 plus or minus 2 years. Out of these 88 victims, 87 were females. Locality. 73.9% of these victims were hailing from an urban background and 15.9% were from rural background. In this study, 80.7% were from Hindu religion, 18.2% were from Muslim religion, and 1.1% were from Christian religion. Among these victims, 20.5% of the victims had a single parent, among which again 10.2% had separated parents, 9.1% had father expired, and 1.1% had mother expired. Relationship of the victim with the perpetrator. Highest being 37.5% love interest, 28.4% was a known person, 6.8% were strangers, 4.5% child marriage, 4.5% relative, 2.3% was the father himself, and 1.1% was stepfather. Was the victim forced? So 46.6% of this study were willingly involved in the act. 45.9% were forced. All the cases are registered under the POCSO Act. Type of abuse: 81.8% was sexual assault and 18.2% was sexual harassment. 3.4% of these victims were associated with mental illness. Coming to whether the victim was working, 17% of the victims were working. 25% of these victims were not going to any school or educational institution. 18.2% of these victims were married, among which 14.8% of the victims were married to the perpetrator himself. 58.3% showed association with threats. Coming to the type of reporting, 56.8% of these cases were registered through a complaint. 28.4% were found by the police and 14.8% was due to mandatory reporting. The main topic now, how many cases were introduced by social media? 19.3% of the cases were victims were introduced by social media to the perpetrator, in which Instagram plays a key role. 17% were introduced by Instagram, 1.1% by Facebook, and 1.1% by TikTok. Conclusion, sexual abuse happened at a mean age of 14.3 years. Sexual assault constitutes 81.8%. Social media had a role among 19.3% of the sexual abuse victims. Parents monitoring is required in social media use in preventing the sexual abuse. Banning the social media platforms to the concerned age group will play a key vital role. For example, it has already been brought in Australia, and Norway and France have already announced the plans. Currently in India, the social media platforms take age verification and a verifiable parental consent for under 18 age group. Raising awareness is also equally important to address underreporting. In schools, the children can be educated about bad touch, good touch, correct parts of the body, saying no, and the parents can be educated about the social stigma and the merits of reporting. All such differences can bring a better situation. So, thank you.